All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, codename Agent Danger. And check it out, man. For this video, I wanted to give you guys my first impressions on GWENPOOL'S holiday party uniform. This thing is the center of a big controversy right now in the game in regards to the acquisition model, where you basically have to buy tokens in the store if you actually want to purchase this uniform. The only way to get this uniform is by buying packages that have the holiday token, and you can use those tokens to pick up the character. That is exactly what I did today. That is why it is no longer in this token shop. If you want to know what I bought, I actually bought these GWENPOOL chest things right here, right? And I also bought the offer for agents one time. Now, I know some of you guys are going to look at this and be like, yo, I thought you were supporting us. I thought you were against the acquisition model for the character. And yes, I am indeed on your side when it comes to this uniform. I think it should at some point come back and be offered for crystals, just like almost all of the other uniforms in the game. The only uniform currently in the game that is not offered for crystals ever is actually the Captain Marvel one that came out a long time ago, right? And that one is never going to be sold for crystals, I don't think, simply because of the fact that this thing, when it came out, cost thousands, right? Some people spent thousands because of the RNG behind it, and this uniform never came back, because if it comes back, those people who spent a lot of money back in the day would be upset, and I don't want to see the same thing happen to this GWENPOOL uniform. At some point, I think after all the hype dies down around this uniform, I think it should come back and they should sell it for crystals. I don't want to see another uniform get locked away, right? Because truly, I believe this is a fantastic uniform. I love how the skills animate. I love how it looks. It fits the season, right? And if you're a GWENPOOL fan and you have the money to spend, I definitely believe the uniform is worth purchasing. It takes a character that was not really relevant for much besides Shadowland previous to this mid-month patch, and makes her into a very good character. This uniform, even though GWENPOOL is only getting 3 skill changes, she's actually becoming one of the stronger speed characters that we currently have, up there with the likes of Ronin, Winter Soldier, and a few others. She may actually be even better if you see what I can do with GWENPOOL right now with next to nothing invested in her. Literally, the only thing that I did to GWENPOOL so far is I got this uniform back to Heroic, where I had the other one, because I wanted to do a side-by-side between the two. If you guys want to see that, let me know. But after you see what I'm going to show you, right, you're going to realize that this comparison that I was going to initially do doesn't need to happen, right? The uniform bonus on this thing is absolutely amazing, and it's gonna make it so that if you love GWENPOOL enough and you give her a CTP of energy, that's 55% chain hit damage. That's insane. Almost as high as Cable with 60%. That is freaking insane, right? And because of the fact that she has cold defense down on her 5th skill, some more survivability, and a good amount of damage on her 5th skill, and this thing looks really freaking cool, GWENPOOL is actually going to be one to remember. And that's mainly the reason why I want this uniform to come back for crystals, because I feel like everybody should play with it. The skills look so freaking awesome, and the character is actually really good. So yeah, I feel like it definitely should come back once the exclusivity of it wears off, maybe in like a month or so, right? They should bring it back and give everyone access to it for crystals. Even if they never put it on sale for a discounted price, I think they should sell it for crystals at some point, right? I'm going to show you guys what GWENPOOL can do right now with a mediocre build. I literally only gave her a cold damage obelisk, and I think I gave her a couple more 6-star ISOs, and besides that, not much else has changed from my Gwendolyn. So yeah, let's jump into some gameplay, shall we? And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at what GWENPOOL can do right now. So we're going to drop this down to like a stage 50. I know, doesn't seem like much, but I was testing her out with this team right here, like Beast, Leadership, and Shuri. Nothing super OP, right? Not Nick Fury, Coulson, right? So yeah, and I also just decided I was gonna give her 3 or so, maybe 4 ignore dodge strikers, and yeah, we're just gonna run through a stage 50 here with a level 60 Gwenpool. Keep that in mind, right? And I want you guys to see how she does, and then we're also gonna throw her in against Proxima, and she actually does really well there as well. So for those of you guys who thought that Gwenpool was actually going to be irrelevant after this update, I don't think that's gonna be the case, fellas. So sorry to burst your bubble if you were actually one of the people saying, you know what, I'm not gonna buy this uniform because it's gonna end up the same way as the last uniform for Gwenpool where she barely moved. No. She definitely moves quite a bit in this one, right? She has a lot of damage, and her proc actually activated as soon as she came in there. That was kind of strange, but we still got some good damage there. You can see like she's doing good damage, boys. Now, I know a couple of you guys gonna be like, okay, this is just level 50, but keep in mind she is still level 60. There is no Urus or anything like that on her, right? And what I found to be the case is both her 5th and her 4th does good damage, but the majority of her damage comes from the 5th skill. And the animation is just beautiful. I had to turn on the SFX just for that, right? I usually, if you guys know me, I play with SFX off basically all the time because most of the time it would just get you killed because you can't see what the heck is going on. But with Gwenpool, I find it safe enough to use it and play. So yeah, I love it. The only problem I have with this uniform is simply just the way how you acquire the uniform, right? So again, exclusivity for some things is okay, but I really feel like I feel like they shouldn't have done this. And if they want to keep doing this, they should just say, you know what, the initial release is what we're gonna like make it exclusive for, and then after that we'll sell it for crystal in the next sale. Like that would be kind of okay with me, but like leaving it like this permanently, nah, I don't agree with it. Also, she runs kind of slow, so sometimes you might want to tag with her on a stage like this, especially when this guy does his attack that stabs you. Okay, I thought he was gonna do that attack that stabs. Okay, Beast, get out of there. Okay, so this attack, jeez. Okay, almost got clapped. I really love watching her build that snowman. And then the close-up for Deadpool and Gwenpool together. Just freaking awesome. Just honestly, they kill it with the visuals. They kill it with these SFX, bro. But like, man, it's sad that not everyone can play with this uniform. You can see for yourself, she's doing really, really well here. This is just casual gameplay, and like this is definitely a noticeable upgrade for a character that wasn't relevant before this, right? She's gonna get killed if I don't tag there, right? Because I was letting this kill play out. So you can see we have plenty of time left, and he only has 3 bars of HP. We're gonna jump over against Proxima so you guys can see what Proxima looks like. We're gonna scale it back to like a 50, and we're gonna drop all the strikers so you can see like it's not the strikers. And come on, man, like Kate Bishop, Songbird, Black Widow, like Agent Venom, come on, they're not doing that kind of damage as strikers. They're no Scarlet Witch, right? So yeah. All right, let's pop that buff and let's see what we can do with Gwen. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more damage there from having the base buff, but it's okay. The one thing I don't like about this uniform for Gwen is the fact that her 5th skill cooldown time is a little bit on the longer side. So it makes it kind of difficult to keep the damage proc consistently on the 5th skill, because it's natively a 20-second cooldown, which means with max skill cooldown, it comes down to, hold up, yep, it comes down to 10 seconds. And yeah, he makes it a little bit of a challenge to keep it on the 5th skill, but the 4th skill also does good damage. It's really cool to see that delay snowball flying after everything is all said and done. Proxima is just standing there, just getting hit in the side of the head with a giant snowball. It looks really cool to see that happen. So you can see, like, even without anyone in here helping her, right, and me not proccing perfectly, because like I said, it's a little bit of a challenge to get the damage proc to land on the 5th skill every single time. And I probably should not run into her like that, right? But she's still doing really good damage, and she's much safer than she's ever been. So this is definitely a good upgrade for her. And if you're a Gwenpool fan, I think you'll find your money's worth here. But again, I still think they should consider bringing, let's get back out of that, bringing this uniform back at some point and making it available for crystals. Let's get that buff, tag him out of there, because we don't want him to attack at all, because I don't want him to do any damage and you guys be like, okay, where is my damage proc? God damn it. Like, oh, that was all beast. Like, we don't know beast is a goddamn scrub. Okay, so my proc is mad late. What we're gonna do here is use the 3rd and watch it come early. Oh, never mind, it came on time. So you can see, like, Gwendolyn is actually doing work here, guys. Like, I honestly believe that she is probably as good or better than, like, Ronin, Winter Soldier, and other, like, speed characters that got uniforms and became relevant, like, lately. Definitely not Rogue, right? And I definitely think she is better than Domino. Even at gear 25, level 70, I think like a level 60 Gwenpool is probably going to be better, like when fully built, or maybe even now, which again makes me sad because I love Domino. Okay, so I'm not just saying it because I'm just trying to like roast Domino. If anything, I'm trying to roast the Future Fight team for giving Domino a lackluster uniform, even though she has chain hit on it. Let me actually see if we can do something cheeky here, boys. Give her some defense down and have a little fun with her on like stage 60. See if we can get some of that juicy defense down action from old Negasonic, maybe even Deadpool and Weapon X. You know, that might be too much. Maybe drop Deadpool, because we just gave Deadpool her own like standalone video. See, I'm getting it right, boys. I'm saying her now instead of him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get cheeky with it and give Gwenpool a good send-off here. All right, Beast, give me that buff. Give me that sauce. Let's go. Okay, we need some defense down, juice. Okay. Whoo, got stabbed. I was trying to back up. I didn't want to use, that defense down sauce. I didn't want to use the 3rd skill. I'm going to try not to use it. I'm just going to try and use 5 and 4. But for some reason, my proc still wants to be stupid. So we're going to space it out there. And I got sneered, which is fine, because my proc still wants to be stupid. Okay, that's fine. This proc doesn't want to be cooperative, I'm telling you guys. But we're doing damage. We're doing damage. 2 strikers, we're doing damage. If we get like Rachel in here or Scarlet Witch to keep her stationary, oh, I'm pretty sure we could definitely beat this stage. Okay, what we're gonna do is just shoot her up a little bit with my little snowball cannon. Okay, nice. We got a nice good proc there and some defense down sauce on her. Okay. Woo, that spike though. Jeez, that spike though. Gwenpool out here balling, snowballing. Watch your head, Proxima. Hold up. Oh yeah, this is definitely possible, bro. Yo, we cheesing this, bro. We cheesing this, bro. What you mean, bro? Watch me get clapped after we get so cocky. Yeah, this is definitely doable. 3 minutes, 7 bars. This is definitely doable. So if I just pushed Deadpool in here, yeah, that would have definitely been like overkill, bro. Let's go. What we should have done was given her Rachel or Scarlet for some extra defense down sauce. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yo, what is that? that. That was so much damage, bro. This is stage 60. Now, I know it's not all her, but you have to have good damage to take advantage of the defense down to begin with, okay? Especially on stage 60 Proxima. Stage 50 is one thing when your raid level is helping you, but once your raid level is gone, right, just putting defense down on the boss, that alone isn't enough for you to like be doing crazy amounts of damage. The defense down is definitely a factor, I'm not even gonna lie. But again, the character has to be not only good enough to stay alive for one, but also have good damage to do stuff on their own. This is why I showed you guys that stage 50 run with no help, right? So yeah, Gwenpool's uniform is actually pretty freaking good, right? So for any of you guys who thought she was going to be irrelevant after this update, this minimum patch or whatever, I don't think so. The only problem with this uniform is simply the acquisition model. Everything else is bang on. I love the way how it looks, fits the season. The skill changes are awesome. The uniform bonus is a winner. And I can kind of see why they were trying to make bank off of this uniform and Deadpool's uniform. But ultimately, I do not believe in excluding, right, the free-to-play community from holiday theme events, especially when we didn't even get a holiday event stage yet. Now, I know there's a couple days left before the whole Christmas thing, so they could definitely drop a holiday stage, and I'm hoping they do that because it feels kind of bad that this is all we got for the holidays. But still, Gwenpool's uniform is bang on, so if you have a couple dollars to drop, it's not a bad pickup if you really love the character. Anyways, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Till next time, stay safe. I love y'all. Peace out.